fans, people into webs, it's me, SoundFest1. Welcome to my channel. Yes, you'll notice the guerrilla style of recording. In fact, you know what, let's sort this out. Let's see. Because I'm house sitting for my friend at the moment. She's out on, she's gone on holiday and I'm looking after the pooch, which is just down there. So that's why the change of locale, you see. So I'm just watching Six O'Clock Changer and All in a Blur. Chris and Natalie, congratulations on getting married, by the way. Well done, you two. They've just done a video response to M, who has put some questions. Some questions for the YouTubers of the world and for the small YouTubers. I thought, you know what, I've not been tagged, but I'll give it a fucking go. I'll tag some people as well. So you'll also notice a bit of sort of stopping and changing and pausing because I've got their video on at the minute, and I'll be doing the because there's nowhere. I ain't got my laptop with me. I've just got my phone, so I can't see the questions, so I'm going to have to refer to the video and stuff. It's a bit complicated, but anyway, I'll get to it. So basically, the challenge has gone out to anybody with less than 1,000 subscribers, which is including me, because YouTube decided that, because of the Logan Paul incident a while back, that, you know, all small channels would just get kick in the nuts and remove all monetization. So, sorry, some fucking noises going on outside, I do apologise. So yeah, so basically, as of time recording, I've got 518 subscribers. Getting there, got the halfway point, getting there. And I forgot what I was going to say now. So basically, yeah, just answer a few questions. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a beer because it's like 1,000,000 fucking degrees in here. It's too hot to sit outside. It's too hot to sit inside as well. I'm sweating like a fucking sweating thing. So I'm going to open beer. Ready? Yes, so we shall get crack on, shall we? The first question, as always, is what inspired me to be a YouTuber? Now, this story is a little convoluted, so bear with us. Basically, back in 2007, I was on the YouTubes. I think YouTube just started being more or less what it is today. Back in 2007, and I once watched a guy called Decompose from Canada. And I think the first video I watched of his was his Seacons review. And he does some really good videos about, well, he does toy reviews, he does comic book reviews as well. So he does some good stuff. I don't think he's done much stuff recently. But I don't know, do you know what, I haven't seen his channel, I'm subscribed to him, I've not seen a video pop up. So, yeah, so I started watching him, and then I started watching Simon Silverbolt, Dancis, and then he mentioned Dave Carl Prime, and then I watched him, and then he mentioned Cobra Commander, TFW, Andy, so I watched him. Then he mentioned, I think, George. No, sorry, he mentioned Ray, so I watched Ray Isle of Mess. Then he mentioned George, I watched George, and then he mentioned Gerard, and then it just sort of bloomed from there. And then when I got a fairly decent phone and a fairly decent computer, I just thought, you know what, I'm going to throw my hat into the circle and try it out, and I did. And but I had an old channel before, and I couldn't log back into it for whatever reason, so I started this one back up. So yeah. Oh, I watched Graham the Click 75 as well. I think it was his Black Zarak review that made me go, need that figure, need that figure, need that figure now. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the UK alumni got basically inspired me to do this. And then when the Star Trek Starships came out, I thought, you know what, fuck it, I love Star Trek as much as I love Transformers. I'm going to do that as well. But I get more views for my Star Trek than I do my Transformers. But I'm not in it for the views. I just do it because I like doing it. I like talking because I'm a fucking narcissist. So yeah, so I'm just going to pause it and then see what the next question is. So, question the second. What impression do you want your channel to give your followers? I'm not sure what I mean. What that question means, really. I mean, I'm not sure. It is an odd question. I don't know, really. I mean, impression. I mean, do they mean I can do a fairly passable Beast Wars Megatron? Yes. No, I know that's not what it means. I mean, I want people to come away from my channel going, you know, that is a cool toy, or this guy's a cool dude, or... to be fair, though, when I've done my TF Nation videos, like do's and don'ts and all that sort of stuff, I have had people come up to me at TF Nation and said, oh, I'm really glad you did your videos, because I didn't know what to do, what to expect, you know, thanks for the budget portion of your videos. Well, you know, you give me some really good advice. And you know what? That justifies me for doing it, and I really like the fact that people come up to me and say that to me. You know, so they get a bit of information, you know, bit of info, bit of data, bit of I'd say comedy, but it's I'm not even remotely fucking astute at comedy like something like Thew is. Most of the comedy comes from me dropping shit, you know. But yeah, I mean, I hope people come away from my videos thinking that, oh, that's a really cool toy, or that's a cool Star Trek ship, or you know, I like this guy, I like the way he does his videos and all that sort of stuff. And I have people come up to me, say that to me, and I'm like, wait, watching my videos for the shit. Question 3. What do I not want to be as a YouTuber? Or rather, what do I not want to become as a YouTuber? I don't want to become arrogant. I don't want to be going, look, I've got this figure first, I've got it before anybody else, and look at me because I have this figure before anybody else. I don't want to be that guy. I mean, if I review something before anybody else, well, so what? That's fine. If I review it last, if I review it 5 years after the fact, it don't bother me, that. I don't care, you know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be going, look what I've got. You know, I don't want to be the big fucking dick YouTuber that swings me fucking tackle back and forth and going, look what I've got. You haven't. You're all fucking suck. You know, I don't want to be that guy. I'm not that fucking dude. I mean, it doesn't bother me if somebody comes out with the video first. You know, and I don't want to be... Even if, right, for example, I did like a Markiplier or something like that, and my YouTube channel just exploded and I got like millions of pounds a year, whatever, I'd still be me. I wouldn't be, you know, like if somebody caught me on the street and go, oh my god, you're Sam with SG1, which happened. I'll tell you a little story. It happened at TF Nation last year. A lovely kid came up to me. I think his name's Jack, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Sorry if you're watching. He came up to me and he went, oh my god, you're Sam with SG1, aren't you? I went, yeah. And he goes, I watch your videos. I went, why are you watching my videos? Watch Thew, he's better than me. And then he came over to me and genuinely wanted my autograph. He goes, oh, will you sign my Soundwave? I'm like, and I was really taken aback. I was like, what? No way, you don't want my autograph, surely, no. You know, I mean, I'd still be like that even if I was mega fucking famous. I'd be like, oh, you want my autograph? I'm just a dude that plays with toys, you know, and talks about them on the internet. But no, I signed his thing and he was really, really chuffed. And I said, oh, add me on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere. I ain't bothered about that. And he was really, really, really chuffed, you know. And I made his day, I made his weekend. So yeah, I think just staying humble, I think, is the best thing. I'd stay humble, you know. And I don't want to be, like I say, I don't want to be one of these arrogant pricks that just jumps around and goes, yes, well, I am YouTuber X, Y, and Z, and I do this, and I earn X, Y, Z amount of money every year. I don't care about that shit, honestly. Question 4. How long did it take you to get 100 subs? Now, I already had something like, I think, 100, no, maybe 250, 300 on my old channel. But I got 100 subscribers, like, within a week. It's because, the reason is, I mean, I don't want to sound, you know, arrogant again or anything like that. It was only because the people who had subscribed to me previous just subscribed back to my new to this channel. So it was like within, I don't know, about 6-7 days, I was like back to 250 again, you know. So I mean, that's no, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be the big I am, the big arrogant, oh, it only took me a week, you know. No, it's because I had an old channel, I couldn't sign into it anymore for whatever reason, and so I created this new one, Sam SG1, and the people who had previously subscribed before just subscribed to this one instead. So yeah, so but I mean, first time round, it was so long ago I can't even remember, to be perfectly honest. Oh, nice bit of Stella, a bit of advertising, a bit of free advertising for you. Send me some beers. So yeah, what else? No, that's it really. It was literally like a week when people realised I've got a new channel and they just resubscribed, basically. So yeah, it's not really a good answer really, is it? So, question number 5. What is my most viewed video? At the time of this recording, it is my Star Trek The Official Starships Collection subscriber exclusive Ball Cube, currently at 5,028 views. I was just fucking floored when I saw that, you know. So I just checked it again, and it keeps racking up. Because the last time I checked it, it had 4,800 views. And I'm like, yeah, that's fucking cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. But the thing is, though, if one person watching my videos, I'm like, hey, cool, someone's watching a video. But if, like I said, 5,000 people watch it, I go, oh, cool, 5,000 people have watched it. That's really cool. So there's no real, I'm doing it for the views. There's no, I aren't doing it for that. But 5,000 people have sat down and watched my video. And it's just like, what? And it really does, you know, fracture my brain to think people have sat down, like you lot are doing now, sat down, taking the time out of your day to sit and watch a fat, rotund bastard like me, you know, talking at you on a camera, drinking beer, and usually talking shit about spaceships and robots. And my ear's still bunged up, it's doing me head in. Oh, it needs to go bang. Yeah, it is, like I say, it's really humbling, it really is. I don't know what I'd say. I mean, it's just, I just wish my channel was still monetized, you know. But I'm not even doing it for that, you know. It's just, if I got 10 quid, you know, I'd have gone, woo, 10 quid, fantastic, you know, that buys me another ship or a toy this week I can review, you know. And it's not even about that, it's just like, whoa, I got money for doing the shit I like to do, wow. You know, but no, it's not good, is it? So, well, it is good. I mean, like I said, I just do it because I like doing videos. So, you know. Question number 6. Which is my videos was the biggest surprise? Now, does that mean biggest surprise in how many views I got, or just how awesome the toy I was looking at, or like was it just one of those that just all fell into place and just was brilliant, or was it just like I learnt a new thing by either editing and stuff like that? I'm not sure, to be honest, because I think they're all, because I'm so good at editing now, even though I don't like, I'm not one of these that cuts out bits during the video. I tend to, if I fucking make a mistake or flub a line or something like that, I just re-record the video from scratch. And then if I cough or sneeze or, you know, something like that, I'll either pause it or I'll just carry on. You know, I'm not one of these that's, you know, flash zoom, flash cutting and stuff like that. But my intros is where I excel at, because, as everybody knows, I like to pick, when I'm doing a review, particularly my Star Trek reviews, I like to pick the right bit of music from the right episode the ship's in. Because if I use the theme tune, like a Voyager theme tune over and over and over again on each video, it would just get a bit redundant, you know? So I like to, unless it's a hero ship, then I use the theme tune. But unless it's a ship named in a song, then I'll use, like, for example, the USS Thunderchild, I use the song Thunderchild, and Disco, USS Discovery, I use DISCO, because I thought it'd be funny. But I like to mix it up a bit as well. I like to do, like, but the biggest surprise, in terms of video, was, oh man, do you know, I don't really know, to be honest. I really don't know, because I've just realised as well that I've done more than 300 videos. I should have done a 300 video review. I will do when I get back home. I get back home on Tuesday next week. I will do something then to celebrate the 300 video mark. But I think my 200th video, because it just kind of sort of crept up on me, and I didn't realise I'd done that many videos. Because I did G1 Scorponok review, and I love that figure so much. But I think that, yeah, that was the biggest surprise, was the fact that I just suddenly discovered I'd done 200 videos. And then I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna do something special for this. And I hadn't realised that, fucking hell, sweating. And I hadn't realised that I'd done, you know, over 300 videos at this point. So I'm gonna have to do a 300 video video. So watch this space. Yeah, that was the biggest surprise, was how many videos I'd actually done. So yeah, that's question 7. Which of my videos was the biggest disappointment? I'm going to jump straight into it and say USS Enterprise NCC 1701C. I was so looking forward to that ship, as was a lot of us Trek fans. And then when we got it, it was so under par. It was such a massive disappointment, because it's one of those ships from a fantastic episode, and it's a fan favourite, and they just like slapped it together and without thinking about it. And yet some of the other ships they'd done previous were fucking amazing. Like some of the freighters you see in Enterprise were fantastic, and yet the Enterprise C, a fan favourite from a fucking quality episode as well. Yes, there is Enterprise. It was just a massive disappointment. No impulse engines on the back, no phaser emitters on the dorsal section at the top, because on the top section you get there's 5. There's 1 at the front, 2 at the side, and then 2 little ones at the back where the dorsal connector is. No impulse engine on there. Paint apps were very, very light, and it was just a massive disappointment. And it was such a shame, because, you know, the previous one was the Klingon Negvar. The RKS Negvar, and that was a disappointment as well. That didn't seem to live up to expectations either. So yeah, those 2 videos are my biggest disappointment, because I was expecting because up until that point we'd had really good Federation ships like the Steamrunner and stuff like that, and we got then the Equinox and stuff like that, And then we got the Enterprise C, and it was such a letdown. Yeah. And their excuses that came out, we couldn't do it because of technical issues. And I'm like, well, you're doing the Wolf 359 ships and the Frankenstein fleet ships that have, literally seconds of screen time. And you put impulse engines on there, you put the right decals on there, you put the right light, the lights on it. But you couldn't do that with the Enterprise C that has, more screen time in one episode than all of those ships do combined, Anyway, that's just the thing. That's my most disappointing video. My USS Enterprise NCC 1701C Ambassador class. Question number 9. Describe a time when you were with a child, niece or nephew, or anything like that, in a superhero or sci-fi moment. Now, there's 2, because I've got 2 nephews, and they're sort of a few years different in age. And my youngest nephew is massively into Doctor Who and Rick and Morty at the moment. And my oldest nephew is big into his gaming. He's a big Overwatch fan. But the first incident was with my nephew, the older nephew. I'm not going to embarrass him by his name, but he knows who he is. When he was about 4 or 5, maybe, I was babysitting, and he'd asked me to take some cool movies to watch while we're babysitting. So I grabbed a couple of movies and stuff, and then and I took TNG as well, Star Trek Next Generation, and we watched Best of Both Worlds. I thought, you know what? I'll throw him right in the deep end with the Borg, and he sat there like this the whole way through the film, the episode going like that. And then at the end of the second part, at the end of the first part, sorry, he says to me, he goes, Tone, he goes, is Picard the Borg King? And I went, yeah, you know what? He's not wrong, is he? Yeah, he's the Borg King, yeah. And at that moment, it was just like, this kid fucking gets it, He is a nerd like his uncle. I went, right, this is the moment, right. I shall assimilate his brain with cool, geeky moments. Yeah, that was a good moment when he says, and then a couple of years later, he got into Doctor Who, and he kept saying to me, and he goes, Tone, he goes, the Daleks are pretty cool, aren't they? I went, yeah, they're pretty cool, yeah. And he goes, they won't beat the Borg though, would they? And I went, no. So he's obviously, you could grasp it even at that early age, My other nephew, Alfie, because he's got his own channel, so he ain't bothered up being embarrassed. Alfie, Alfington, as I call him, we sat and watched Wrath of Khan a few years ago. He fucking loved it, and this, it was. Now, I didn't know this, but after we'd watched it, right, he loved it. He loved the space battles, and he loved Khan, and then a couple of weeks later, he was out watching TV, and I think he was on his laptop, and he's getting away, and then all of a sudden, he went, "I shall leave you as you left me, as you left her, marooned for all eternity, the centre of a dead planet, buried alive. And he goes, Khan! And I'm like, oh, there's nothing more to teach you, my son. But when I think he was about 8 at the time, he just came out and quoted Wrath of Khan, and I just went, oh, my boy's grown up, he knows, he is a nerd. That was the moment, yeah. But when it's word for word, when it's verbatim, then he's going, God! Like that. I'm like, there's nothing more to teach you, my son. And now he's asking me questions like, he goes, who would win in a fight? Thor or Hulk? Superman or Thor? So, and I'm like, yeah, you're a proper nerd. Good lad. So yeah. So the last question, where do you see his channel in a year's time? excuse me, not including subs, still be going, basically. A year's time, we still got more Star Trek ships that they haven't done or haven't announced yet. They keep extending the extending the issues. I mean, originally it was 90, then it went to 110, then 120, now it's 160, and there's still ships. Because on one of the groups on Facebook, we've gone up and still listed all the ships they haven't done yet, and it's, a fairly extensive list still. And I'm like, yep, we need these ships as well. So I would still be doing where I am doing. Hopefully, I want to get. Excuse me. I want to do a gaming section on my channel, because, well, I like playing video games, so I might as well talk about it while I'm doing it. I need to get a capture card. So anybody recommends a decent, fairly cheap capture card? Just give me a shout out and a link to Amazon or somewhere. Because I need to get, that'd be cool if I can do that. Because what I want to do is, I want to play all the Resident Evil games that I have before the remake of 2 comes out, which I'm really excited for. This year's E3 was just like, they went, oh, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry 5, and Doom 2, and they just listed like 1,001 games. I just went, need that. Because every E3 for the last sort of 5 or 6 years, I've looked at the releases and just gone, nah, I'm not bothered. Another Call of Duty, yawn. Another this, yawn. Another that. Gears of War 5 as well, Halo as well. So yeah, it's excuse me. Oh, I'm just gonna have a drink. So yeah, I'd like to expand it a bit. I mean, I don't want to be begging, but I'd like to get people to donate to my Patreon so I can get bigger and better things. I've got loads of videos planned. It's just getting the time from now till TF Nation to put some of those in. It's probably going to be after that. There's one Star Trek customizable card game video I want to do. Because I love that game. And I'm missing, out of every card, something like 5,000 cards, I'm missing 87. And that's fucking stupid. And the ones that I'm missing are, well, a little brief history. They released the first set premiere 4 times. You've got a limited black border, and then an unlimited 94 copyright white border, a 95 copyright white border, and then a silver border. And I'm missing sort of across the board all 3 of those. I've got all the white border, all the silver border ones. Because that come in a nice big collector's tin, which I managed to find on eBay for like 28 quid with postage. I'm like, fucking yes. And then it's most of the tournament foils, which you could only get if you went to a tournament or won at a tournament, and you get a tournament foil. I've got most of them. I think there's only 5 I'm missing. And then I'm missing the ultra rare the 4 ultra rare Blaze of Glory foils, Locutus's Cube, Riker Will, Elim, and USS Thunderchild. I'm missing Rebbe and Azan Federation, and I'm missing Gillian Taylor non-aligned, USS Reliant non-aligned, and that's it. So yeah. So there's a video I need to do on those. I don't know why I've been telling you about that. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So yeah, that's this video. I thought I'd do this kind of thing because I like these kind of question and answer things. They're quite cool. So I'm going to tag a couple of people. I'm going to tag Nulsey, and I'm going to tag. I'm trying to think who else has got less than 500 subscribers. Ian, Airlift 87, 82. Sorry, Airlift 82. I always get that wrong. Sorry, dude. Ian Airlift 72, Airlift 82, Ian and Nolsey. Yeah, you two. And because I know you haven't got 1,000 subscribers, so yeah, you two, get on it, sort it, do a video. So, I'm going to go. Thanks for listening to me for half an hour, chat about bullshit, as usual, answer questions. Hopefully the next video I'll be back in my usual location, the man cave, and I shall catch you all later. Please like, share and subscribe, hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new content out, and when I'm back at my computer I will put on the playlist here, the subscribe here, and the, is it here? Here. I think it's here. Well, wherever it is, Patreon, so, yeah, so, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.